Hey loves, it's DrShanique of ImShe here to do a reading for my fire signs. Yes, these are for my fire signs, my brave and confident fire signs, okay? And if you don't know if you're a fire sign or not, those are my Aries, my Leos, and my Sagittariuses. And this could be in any placement, okay? Whether it's your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign. If you have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in any one of those placements, then this reading is for you. Okay? So take what resonates. Know that this reading is timeless. So whenever you happen to come upon this reading, it is in perfect alignment for you. Okay? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Use what's called the power to surrender cards. On the fronts of these cards are things that you need to release. Okay? I love using my power to surrender cards because I'm a Reiki healer and I help people release things that no longer serve a purpose in their life. So power to surrender are my go-to cards. I also do have my sacred geometry as well as my light workers cards. I like those as well. But the overall reading will come from my power to surrender cards. So I'm shuffling, I'm setting the intentions to provide you with guidance and clarity, whatever message the universe wants you to hear. There are 52 cards in the deck, so the spread that I lay specifically for you. Okay, I'm also going to cut. Okay, so like I said, this reading is for my fire signs, the Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. If that is you in any placement, go ahead and drop a little fire sign, fire emoji in the chat, in the comments, and let's send that feisty energy out. Let's see what the cards have to say. So the first card is your past card, anything from last week to last 18 months, but it's also going to be the foundation for the reading. So let's take a look. Okay, so yes. All right, it's saying surrender to defensiveness. You got to let go. Defensiveness is actually a sign of weakness. So to communicate in a more empowered way, you need to stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So like I said, sometimes we feel like we got to prove ourselves to people, especially those fire signs. It's like, you feel like you always got to be right and that you got to defend what you're saying. But this card is more so saying just stay centered, hear them out, because a lot of times when we're defending, we're communicating, when trying to prove a point, we're missing what the other person has to say. And a lot of times we need to hear what they have to say so that we can come up with a good solution. Okay, it's not saying that you got to necessarily agree with them, but just come up with a more centered solution where you're operating in peace and love and you all can move forward versus sabotaging relationships, feeling like you got to prove something. So this is the foundation for the reading. Let's see what the present card is saying. All right, so this card is saying surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change the situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. So it's just saying go with the flow. Now is not the time to sit there and try to defend. Just, listen to what the other person has to say. Trust it is what it is. But don't fight what you have going on, because it really is a sign of weakness, and it could stress you out by trying to feel like you got to prove something to everybody. Just surrender what it is. Okay, listen to their side. Say what you got to say, though. I always want to make sure I emphasize that when people get this card, because sometimes we hold stuff in to, not offend other people, but that is the opposite of what we need to do. This card is not saying don't say anything. It's just saying, listen to what they got to say and then empower yourself as well as the other person. Sometimes you might even have to meditate a little bit before you have those courageous conversations, but it's definitely not the time to sit up here and try to defend or prove to somebody else. And it might even just be because they might not be on the same frequency as you, but at least if you listen to what they have to say, you'll understand it and you won't take it personal. Okay, and you'll know that, okay, they still got some healing, they still got some self-reflection that they have to work on. So it is what it is. Why am I sitting up here wasting my time and my energy trying to prove to them when they not there yet? They not getting it yet. So it is what it is. Okay, that's your present card. Don't stress yourself about trying to defend nothing. Okay, this next card is your near future card. Anything from I'm sorry, next week to the next 3 months. And it's saying surrender to outdated beliefs about yourself. So let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. So yeah, it's going back to what I was saying here. That, defending yourself, trying to prove points. That might have been something that you felt like you had to do in the past, being that this is your past card. But you've grown. Okay, you understand how frequency works. You understand how people operate on a different level of frequency and a different level of understanding. So you taking stuff personal is not the move. It's not what you need to be doing, because like I said, it can stress you out. You're in a place of peace where you're trying to find peace right now, and anything that didn't work for you in the past, okay, release that. Okay, focus on the future and focus on the things that you have grown, all the knowledge and experience that you have grown, and take that with you in your present, so that you won't be stressed, so that you won't feel like you got to defend. And you might even have to, remove the people around you that are making you feel like you have to defend. Okay, but it's more so just saying, say what you got to say, plant that seed in the person's ear. We all have been in situations, maybe, and I always like to refer back to our parents, where our parents might have told us something when we were younger and we didn't get it until later. We just was on a different level of understanding. Well, that happens all the time in life. Okay, people just communicate differently. They understand things differently. They have different experiences, different perceptions of stuff. So, it's a lot to take in when trying to process information. Okay, so let go of any outdated beliefs about yourself. Trust that you have grown. Okay, you have grown, and you have the power to control how you give your energy in life. Okay, so make sure that you are focusing your energy on things that you can control, which ultimately is just yourself. We can't control other people and their understandings of things, so no need to defend what we have to say. Okay, no need to prove. Say it, keep it moving. It is what it is. All right. So hopefully all of my fire signs found this information helpful, this reading helpful for you. Okay, my fire signs, my Aries, my Leos, and my Sagittariuses. If anything in this reading resonated with you, go ahead and send a little love to my Cash App, DrShanique, Dr. DrShanique. And if you enjoyed the reading as well and would like to dig a little deeper in my readings, you can schedule a one-on-one reading with me. You can do it virtually or in person. Okay, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Just go ahead and click on to my website, ImSoulHealingEnergy.com. Blessings to you. Thank you for your time.